Speedrun Ragnarok 2023. My name is Code Indigo, and I am here with dowolf. How we doing here tonight?
I'm doing great. Yeah, here to show off Half Minute Hero. So,
Great.
yeah, so, quick thing, you'll probably notice this is not a new save. That's because we're doing Hero 3 at the end of this, and can't do that from a new save. So, we're doing it from an old save, but that doesn't actually affect anything in the run. We can't use any of the equipment from future stages. This is from a previous marathon, so we don't have anything else unlocked. We are good to go. Yeah, so
Okay.
let's get right to it. So let's count us down. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so welcome to Half Minute Hero. This is basically just a series of very short vignette RPGs. Each one is going to have the word to save the world in 30 seconds. And so right at the start of this one, we went over to that. Wow, I'm failing. Okay, so we get an encounter exactly every 9 steps, and I apparently am unable to count to 9 this evening, whatever time it is now. Anyways, so we fought 3 battles. We caused an evil lord to start counting down 30 seconds and a timer at the top. When the timer hits 0, the world is going to end. So we have until then to hit level 4 and beat the boss. We're going to try to grind really quickly to level 4. We do really need to be level 4 to beat this boss. We can't really do it at level 3. Well, we can, but it's slow. So we're just going to try to get there. We're running a little low on time. It's fine. We're going to make it. Okay, we've healed up. Time to beat the boss. Everyone check your equipment, and we are out of time. Oh, no. So game over, but we're going to be visited by the Time Goddess, who offers to make us a contract. And we have watched Madoka Magica, so we know not to make pacts with goddesses. Unfortunately, she's right. Can't argue with that logic. So we are going to say yes instead. And now we have the power to rewind time. We're going to hopefully never use that power again for the rest of the run. But in the meantime, we're going to beat up this boss. Yeah, and that was the first stage. So good start so far, minus my inability to count to 9. But yeah, encounters every 9 steps. Other major mechanic is we can press the run button to run. That drains HP, but we get to move faster. It also advances the RNG, so we actually run 1 square right at the beginning there. It gets very nice encounter against a bunch of seaweed. Talk to this guy. He tells us he's a carpenter and he can repair that broken bridge over there, but his hammer is in this cave. We didn't get the right encounter we're going for there, which is a little unfortunate. We'd like to be level 4 entering this cave, instead we're like level 3.99. We're going to take it a little bit slower, because otherwise we would die. But hey, we got the good encounter there. Bridge is now fixed. Buy everything, or do not buy the shield. We don't buy the shield because all the shield does is boost your evasion. And in this game, all evasion does is reduce the odds of being crit. And in the PC version of Half Minute Hero, they ridiculously nerfed crits. So we don't need evasion at all. So it just raises our weight, which makes us go slower. And slower is bad. This is a speed run. And next stage. This stage was added in the PC version of the game. So we're going to come down here. We're going to fight a sea urchins, question mark, heal up. Fight hopefully those grass things. And then whatever this guy is in the cave. Grab a giant red diamond. We're going to use that red diamond to recruit this mercenary here to fight for us. And then we're going to take him over to the boss. We're gonna just sort of let him handle this. I think he's got this. Yeah, let's go. We are not nearly strong enough to beat him ourselves, but okay, I miscounted. There we go. Okay, and after beating the stage, we get a new item added to the game, which is a shield that gives you exactly 1 defense point. And this completely breaks the game, because the combat system in this game, very simple. It's just your attack minus their defense. But we're usually taking the order of like 2 to 3 damage. So if you subtract 1 from that, you're now taking 1 to 2 damage. That's a huge increase. Also, we're now on a horse. Horses give you 10 speed and also additionally, and also like really gives you 20 speed. Let's just say it gives you 20 speed. It basically gives you 20 speed. And for every 10 speed you have greater than your weight, it takes 1 less frame to move 1 square, which is why you move super fast. Also, we had a bug swatter. It's super effective against bugs, including the boss. I am behind on my commentary. I need to talk faster. Anyway, so now we're in a stage where the evil lord is a giant fireball thing, and he's burning down the forest, which is unfortunate because the forest is where the fairies live, and the fairies are bug types, and therefore are weak to our bug swatter. So we need to hunt them down quickly before the forest burns down. We're going to come in here, we're going to rewind time, and we're going to buy an axe, because it turns out only axes are super effective against fire. Bug swatter nets are not super effective against fire. That's just how it is. Accept the logic and move on. Right, so next up, we have a secret cave in this level. So this cave is very special. If you enter this cave at most times, it will take you to a cave with some boots. And those are very good boots, but we don't want to go to the cave with the boots. Instead, we want to enter exactly between 19 and 20 seconds on the clock. And that's going to take us to a secret island where they sell Wheaties. And Wheaties, of course, are going to make us super strong. And now we're dealing 54 damage per hit. Quickly make very short work of those demon seals. Then we'll go back in here, pick up the boots I was talking about earlier. Boots are going to give us 10 extra speed all the time, unlike that horse, which we had to give up at the end of the stage. So, again, just reduces time to move any square by 1 frame. It adds up quickly. At the very top speed, it takes exactly 2 frames to move a single square. This game is fast, and I love it. Next up, we're going to do some very careful HP RNG manipulations here. So, basically, for the amount of frames that we run is going to affect the RNG. Which affects what encounters we get. So we're going to pay very close attention to how much we run, and we pay attention to how much we run by looking at our HP. And so with that manipulation, we get very good encounters, and then can barely beat the boss without running out of HP. So, excellent. Next up is Zerg. All our colors belong to him. Our cats, excuse me, all our colors belong to him. I swear I can do memes. That is not how you do that level. We're gonna go into this first village. We're gonna decide that the village smells, and we're gonna go out. Then we're gonna start running exactly when we pass that rock. We're gonna battle run until we make first contact with the enemy, barely beat it by getting crits on every single hit in that encounter. Again, Martin's HP manipulation pretty strong. Then now that we're level 7, we can go in here, and we can't run for quite the entire boss or we'll die, but yeah, we can just sort of stop at the very end, and we will be completely fine. We just got a weapon out of that, which is going to boost our speed by just a little bit. Very nice weapon. One of my favorites from the game. But anyways, on to change the turret. In this stage, there is a shortage of goods, so we can only buy 1 herb, which is really unfortunate. We're going to come over here and that's not good. We'll probably be fine. Just going to not run against this boss. We'll probably be fine. We were not fine. Okay. So what happened was I messed up the manipulation, so we didn't hit level 4. What I basically needed to do is I needed to run across the bridge. The reason why we run across the bridge is because the bridge doesn't have encounters on it. So because it doesn't have encounters, it doesn't count for that 9 tiles. So we just run across the bridge anyway. So if you run, you can't get an encounter, so it also doesn't count. You gotta do 9 movements on squares that don't have encounters. You can't quite get to level 9 in the PC version. You can in the PC version, down to this version, but it doesn't matter. If you have the shield, it gets 1 extra defense point. And again, that 1 extra defense point just breaks everything. Okay, so next up, we have a stage where we're against an evil lord whose love was captured by this other evil guy called Noir. So we need to rescue his girlfriend so that he doesn't blow up the world. Anyways, we're gonna beat up that guy, get some milk, come out here, hopefully encounter against 2 fairies. Probably be fine. Guess what? What did I say? I haven't last time I said that though. Oh, just not run. We'll be fine. We have a shield. It's okay. Yeah, it's completely okay. Save Millennia. Go up here. Talk to Evil Lord. Evil Lord says, "Oh, I don't want to be evil anymore. You saved my girlfriend," and we're done with the stage. That guy will come back in his own separate mode that we are not doing because this is a hero 30% run, so we don't get to be the Evil Lord. Next up, Bandit Valley. So in this stage, we are going to do a quick wraparound. We're going to fight a couple lizards over here, get down to 31 HP, enter town, heal up, buy an herb, get a double pirate encounter here. We're going to go down to 50 HP, swing around here, go into here, just sort of fight them as long as we want. We're going to stop running about. Yay! We really want to hit level 11 coming out of this. Let's see if we did. We did not. Okay, so we're going to walk back to town. We really want a double encounter there. We're going to try doing it without resetting time. See how that goes. Okay. I bonked. We're going to have to reset time. Unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Yeah, we're fine on HP. This guy doesn't deal much damage. As you can see, we don't really do much damage to him either, so it's going to be a little too tight on time. A little too tight. You can do that. There's like 2 seconds to spare. Unfortunately, we lost those 2 seconds pretty swiftly. But next stage, we get to equip the Bud Swatter net. So, also we need to fix our boots because that stage gave us a 5-speed boot, and we have a 10-speed boot already. We really would like to stick with the 10-speed boot. But anyways, we go in here, we're gonna buy an herb, basically we buy, use, buy herbs. We also heal up, we're gonna come here, that's a bug, it's now dead, we're level 19, heal up. We could go straight to the boss, but instead we're gonna come over here and get a map. This is actually a route split level, and we need to go on the boat route because boats are cool. Unfortunately, the bad news is that we learned how to pilot a boat from our good friend, Adol from East. Unfortunately, that means we only know how to crash boats. So we're gonna come into this next level and just immediately crash the boat that we just got 10 seconds ago. Kind of unfortunate, oh well. So we're gonna instead have to do some nice RNG manipulation. We're gonna end at 42 HP, and we're gonna end at 24 HP. And then 11, yep, and then 7 over here. Come over here. Very careful, don't want to die. Come back out. We don't really care how many encounters we had in that encounter. The manipulation was over. We just need to hit level 7, and then we are good to go. Also, we bought a swimsuit. Our swim... Did I do something wrong? No, I didn't do something wrong. I don't know. Anyways, that is... Okay, that was wrong. Whatever. We'll do this again. It's fine. We're going fast. What did I... No, I have the right equipment. Yeah, I definitely have the right equipment. Not sure why I died. Anyways. Whatever. We'll just take it a little safe. Okay, that is not taking it safe. Take it a little safer.
Question, do you have time to take a breath, and do I have some time for donations?
Sure, we can get one in real quick.
Okay, Hepenwana mentioned that thanks for having me and good luck with the rest of the marathon for $20. Wanted to also mention that the Hollow Knight Path of Pain has been reached, so we are on the Path of Pain. And thank you to Azuark for, actually thank you to Will It Work for that.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, so... Oh, my equipment's right. Not sure what was going wrong. Anyways, we're gonna unequip our weapon here. And scroll over a little bit. But, yeah, so in this level, we are just gonna come over here into this cave. There's a giant egg. We're gonna take it because we really like scrambled eggs. And by scrambled eggs, I mean we're gonna come over here, talk to this researcher who researches dragons, sell them the dragon egg for 2,000 gold. Let's just buy a dragon lance and come over here. You see that T-Rex guy? It's not a T-Rex, it's a dragon. It just died to the dragon lance, therefore it's a dragon. This is just logic, please accept it. For beating that level, we got a flame torch, which is super effective against things that don't live in water levels. We're doing another water level, so we don't want this one. We're gonna go back to the dragon lance because just gonna enter here. We're gonna go in, grab a nice quick herb out of nice. Okay, we're gonna double buy herbs out of that town now. Come over here, just enjoy the currents. Go into here, see that Velociraptor? It's also a dragon. Please accept this. Then we're coming over here, it's a turtle! Turtles are not dragons. Why would you possibly have thought the turtle was a dragon? Chat, you should have not expected the turtle to be a dragon. I'm very ashamed of you. Alright, so, but we are now done with swimming forever. We're going to take off our swimsuit, put on our karate gi, and go to class. We're going to walk right on over. We're not going to run across this bridge, but we need to get an encounter against 3 mushrooms and very quickly take them out. We're going to manipulate a second encounter against mushrooms. That was a lot of crits. It's a fun encounter. Also bought some new boots. And we're just strong enough that we can one-shot all these rats, which is really convenient because otherwise we'd be stuck there forever. For beating that level, we got a Beast Spear, and the Beast Spear is, of course, super effective against beasts. It is in the name, therefore it must be true. In this level, we're going to immediately run into this cave. We're going to go up to the first mushroom, and then we're going to immediately stop running so that we don't die. That does manipulate lots of crits. Then we're going to come over here. That is exactly the encounter we want with the rat and the crow. Gets us to almost level 7. That encounter will get us level 9. We're coming back here by a silver sword. Silver weapons are super effective against demons. We got mediocre luck against those penguins. You can crit them all, and if you crit them all, you get them all in one hit, but you can only really keep the RNG manipulation going so long. Eventually you're going to lose it. It's fine. However, we don't actually have any silver enemies in the next level, so we're going to swap over to the Beast Spear again, because there are beasts in the Avalanche zone. And so we're going to walk over this town, because towns can't have encounters. It doesn't count to the 9. We're going to run, and stop. And now that we're at 34 HP, we're just going to grind a little bit. No running. Do not have to run. But also, I should mention, we got at one point a spike shield. That spike shield gives us +2 attack and +2 defense. It is the best shield in the game by far because it gives stats that aren't evasion. Again, evasion is completely useless. I over-leveled. Roll scary. Okay, we're good. Anyways, I had to remember how much I could run off the top of my head, and I didn't have time to calculate, so I had to guesstimate. But it worked out. Anyways, so next level, the monsters are tired of getting murdered, so they have gone into a monster sanctuary so we cannot kill them. This is a problem because we need to get stronger than our current level to beat the Evil Lord. Now, if this were actually New Game Plus, we could equip all of the golden equipment throughout the game that is usually completely useless, and put it on into this level, and it will actually make you just strong enough that you can beat the Evil Lord, which I think is hilarious. But okay, so that was really unlucky that we got 2 penguins there. So we're just gonna have to do a 3rd encounter. It's fine. Now at level 9, we are strong enough to beat the Evil Lord. We only had to kill 3 monsters. Most of the monsters are fine. It's okay. I didn't murder that many. But now that we've beaten that level, we get to do the final level of the first half of the game, question mark. Yeah, we'll call it the first half of the game, which is a giant battle on an open plain against an Evil Lord. We need to switch back over to Silver Sword. This is the level we got the Silver Sword for because it turns out that cannons are demonic, and therefore the sword is super effective against cannons. Again, this is just common sense. I don't know why you're all confused. So we're just gonna go around, we're gonna beat up cannons, teleport across that underground cavern. Okay, all the cannons are destroyed. Excellent. We're gonna come in here, buy a new weapon that's just stronger, buy a new head. That gives us better crit chance. This song is awesome. It's much longer than 30 seconds. I don't know why they did a boss theme longer than 30 seconds, because you're never gonna hear it. But you can pause the game and then you can hear it. Also, we got new boots. You know what that means? It means it's time to go back to the beach because I lied. There is more swimming in this game. You're going to re-equip the swimmer ring. We're going to re-equip the bug swatter, and let's go. So, you might be wondering, are there bugs in this stage? No, there's not. But what we do have is a rich guy. The rich guy owns a beach. We're going to ask permission to go on his beach. We're going to buy a bomb from him. You might be wondering, why are we buying a bomb from him? Can't we just get powerful enough on our own? And like, no, that bomb, pretty good bomb. A-okay bomb. Unfortunately, in exchange for using his beach, we now owe this guy 1,000 gold. So we need to go work off our debt to him. Very unfortunate. Capitalism has destroyed us all. So we're gonna go into this stage, and this stage is actually pretty cool because I discovered, so I knew there was a glitch where sometimes, very rarely, you can warp to the wrong location after coming out of a cave. And I thought it was useless, but it turns out on this stage, if you do that, you will go straight to the boss, and this is the only stage where going straight to the boss would actually be useful. Unfortunately, I don't know how to trigger it regularly, so if anyone knows how to trigger that glitch regularly, like, come talk to me. I'd like to know. Anyways, in the meantime, we're just gonna raise money. So, do we have any donations?
Yes, we did have, Azuark, 20 minutes ago, $20. Hey, dowolf, 30 seconds to save the world and you call yourself a speedrunner? Try 10. No, try 3. I bet after you're done with that, you're gonna look like Swiss cheese.
Thank you, Azor. Yeah, that's a song in the sequel. So I don't know why we possibly reference it in this game. Anyways, on to Fire Mountain. So in this stage, we're going to come in here, we're going to buy an herb. So in this stage, there are 2 things that we can blow up to stop the volcano from exploding. That doesn't sound fun. I like it when volcanoes explode. It's cool. So we're actually going to destroy the things that are guarding those totems. We're not going to actually break the totems. We're going to come back here, go straight to town. We're going to heal up. We're going to buy this metal helm. The metal helm is in casual play. It is completely worthless. It weighs about 500, and gives you 2 defense. Again, though, 2 defense, that's we'd be taking 4 damage per hit, we'd be taking twice as much damage, twice as much as a lot. So, in this speedrun, winds up being pretty useful to go ahead and grab that helmet. This cutscene takes a while, I don't know why. But we're free. So, next up, we get to, so I've received some complaints, this outfit's not sexy enough, so we're going to come in here, we're going to equip our headband, come in here, we're going to equip our beast killer, and then we're coming here, we're going to take off our armor. So we are now just showing off our body, question mark, I don't know, it's a sprite. Our shield's kind of in the way, we're going to come in here, grab the herb, beat up those rats, and then we're going to start sprinting away. So those level ups got us all the way to 100 HP. It's going to be enough HP that we can just sort of sprint the rest of the level. Come over here. That causes us to unlock Slowpoke, who's a giant map. We're going to come over here to this rock, and Slowpoke is going to destroy this rock. Destroy! And then we're going to go in here, run over here, go straight to the boss, and the boss is weak to the spear in the PC version only. That level, yeah, we just don't equip armor because armor makes you slow. So, unfortunately, this stream, I'm told, is not supposed to be R-rated, so we will re-equip our armor and go into the next level. So for this level, that silver armor, despite what the in-game tutorial tells you, the silver armor actually makes you super effective against demons, like those enemies right there, and we didn't think that worked. Okay, cool. I don't know how that didn't screw up the manipulation, but it didn't, so let's keep going. We can now go straight to the boss. And, I'll just won't run to the boss, we'll be fine. Okay, so we've taken out the boss, which means it is now time for stage 26. There is no stage 26 in the PC version of the game. We instead go straight from 25 to 27. And on 27, we're going to re-equip the Beast Killer again in what is becoming a recurring theme, the Beast Killer special. Now, this is the hardest stage in the game to beat without resetting time, so let's see if I can do it. Okay, so far so good. Okay, so we are at 2 HP, we're gonna rescue the dragon. Now we have a dragon. Dragons are like horses, only they can fly, and therefore are strictly better. That's right, dragons are just strictly better horses. You heard it here first. Again, this is just all common sense, you should all know this. That was unfortunate. Okay, so basically what we were trying to do was have all our encounters be over the lake. And if you're over the lake, you are guaranteed to get demons. And demons, again, we have silver armor equipped, so we just one-shot them. Unfortunately, I slightly messed up my angle because we move really fast on dragons. So, I got an encounter over mountains instead. And when you're over mountains, you get non-demons, and they've killed us because we're at 1 HP. That's a little unfortunate. It's fine. So we just reset time. It's whatever. They gave us an ice shield. Ice shield is a cool new shield that gives you evasion, and evasion is still a useless stat. I forgot to change my helmet. We're gonna back out of this real quick. And we're gonna equip our fancy dancy new helmet. Also, we're gonna equip an actual sword. I'm gonna do all the equips that we're supposed to do for this instead of just one at a time. Now, coming in here, we're going to try to get 2 encounters before this first town. First town doesn't really have anything interesting in it. It just sort of happens to have an herb shot, so we'll buy those herbs. Come on over here. We're going to try to get encounters right on the coastline, because around the coastline you can't get that shark encounter that we just saw 5 seconds ago. That was not what we wanted. We wanted encounters against dragons and eagles. Yeah, strong enough to beat that bird, and then we can just come in here against... So there were like 3 musketeers throughout this entire game, and this is like their final level, so it's like their final hurrah, and we're like fighting the 3 musketeers. It's supposed to be very emotional. But I told you none of this along the way, so you had no idea, and therefore the emotional impact was ruined. That is not how you tell a story. I'm very sorry. Anyways, we're going to re-equip the Silver Mail, because the game keeps trying to equip the Silver Mail off of us. But Silver Mail is the best mail. Also, when we beat up that bonus boss with a Beast Spear, also we beat up a bonus boss in the Grand Wings level with a Beast Spear. That gave us Cursed Boots, which are in exchange for losing the ability to run away. We get +5 in all stats. It's pretty okay. We're going over here. Second encounter, we're going to get a giant shark. We're going to come here, get a new weapon that was inside of that giant shark or something. I don't know. Then we can just go straight to Francisca, who is the weapon evil lord, and just has so many weapons. She's less powerful now that we took one of her weapons, which was that spear that's inside of the whale. Sure, that makes sense. Anyways, now we're on Cursed Hero, which is the very important emotional level. This is a complete paradise, and there's a woman inside this first town over here on the left who says, hey, can you like do some things and like save the world for me and like be my hero? And we're like, I can be your hero in some sort of academic setting, but unfortunately, we beat the Evil Lord, and nothing happens. So we have to come over here. We're going to come over here, talk to the Tombstone, and not get in that encounter. Unfortunately, we messed it up a little bit. That's fine. Talking to that Tombstone ruined everything, and it's no longer a paradise. But hey, we beat the boss. Do you have a quick donation to give him for the final level?
We do not, actually. But we are always looking for new donations. We're coming up on the Crystal project closing here, so if you want to make some changes and get some names updated, give us some donations. We'll go from there.
All right, so final level. We're gonna run over here to this area on the side where things are demons and therefore are still weak to our silver armor, which is not a weapon. I don't understand how this works either. I just accept it. So we're gonna come over here. We're gonna very quickly get up to level 18. Which is going to be strong enough to beat the evil lord in the center. So, and we're going to run back to town. We're going to heal up. Then we're going to run over here to the right. Take this cave. Go over here. Beat up this boss. And we're going to wait until just barely less than 5 seconds left on the clock. It's going less than 5 seconds left on the clock. The boss is super weak for some reason, and now he is dead time.
Well done. Very good.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, so, so that was Hero 30. It's a fun run. It's a fun game. If you have never played this game, it's available on Steam and it goes on sale all the time, and you should get it. It's fun. But we are not done because you all kindly donated for Hero 3 mode. And what is Hero 3 mode? It is a mode where we have, instead of 30 seconds to save the world, we have only 3. My fingers were not on screen. No, they should have been on camera. I just am like looking at it. I'm looking at the live stream to see if it was on camera, and that's behind, so I can't do that. Anyway, so into Hero 3. Right, so, yeah, 3 seconds to save the world, but only 2 steps per encounter, so let's do this. So count us down in 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay, here's the timer. Let's just use that timer. So we get in first encounter, heal up, go into here, buy a new sword, walk that last step, get in here, go there, sprint a step, encounter, go back in here, heal up, buy it. I forgot to reset time. That was great. Okay, so let's try that again. All right, walk 2 squares, get into an encounter, go into town, heal up, buy a sword. Okay, shopping is hard. Anyways, okay, 3rd time. Not 4th time. Okay, sorry, we're gonna get this. We are gonna get this. Go in here. I know what I'm doing wrong. I am... Yeah. Okay, so go in here. Don't heal up. Buy the sword. From here, walk 1 step. So we have 1 step charged. Gonna run a step, give me counter after 1 step, 2 steps, encounter, come in here, reset time, don't buy a shield, give me this encounter against a snake, get another snake, come down here, buy an awesome sword, pray to reduce time on the clock. That's not great. We'll just heal up, it's fine. This is not good. Oh, we're gonna try to beat the boss at level 12. We did it. Cool. Time. I guess we didn't have a new timer. Okay, so that was not how you're supposed to do that level, but we got through it. Yeah, so... Yeah, I love this game. Thank you all for letting me showcase it tonight. Yeah, and it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, thank you so much, dowolf. Where can we find you?
Yeah, so you
on
can find me at twitch.tv/dowolf with 2 F's at the end. So DOWOLFF.
All right.
Someday Twitch will let me claim the channel with 1 F at the end, but today is not that day.
Okay, well, good game. Thank you so much for showing off such an incredibly, blisteringly fast game. On more than 1 level. And everybody, stick around. We are almost to the Crystal Project. We're going to be wrapping those up in about 2 minutes here. If you have any last-minute donations towards the names, let us know and just get those in. Otherwise, we have those coming up. So we have Crystal Project coming up next, so stay tuned to Speedrun Ragnarok 2023.